So here we're talking about designing an MVC for web application, an ASP.NET MVC for web application. And we're talking about planning, actually, the project design and then designing models, controllers, and views. So the first thing we need to look at are the project development methodologies. And let me elaborate on this so you can understand better what's involved instead of me just spewing off the definitions for you. I don't want to read to you. I'm sure you can read just fine. So I want to breathe life into this. Let's take a look. I spoke to you about the waterfall model. Okay? I spoke to you about the waterfall model, which is the first thing that it lists there, right there. And the waterfall model, as you are well aware, is the one that that basically says you design, you develop, you debug, and you deploy, in so many words, and you're essentially done after this. As the description reads, you do things sequentially. In other words, you design first. Without the design, you cannot develop. Right? So you design first, and design has very clear deliverables. You see right here it says with clear deliverables. So in the definition or in the project design phase, you would describe what needs to be delivered and what the design should include. And that also goes true for development, debugging, and deploying. And then it says that the activities for building an application are performed sequentially, which means that you design first and then you develop based on the design, and then you debug your development thing, and then you deploy after you're done debugging. You cannot debug what hasn't been developed, and you cannot develop what hasn't been designed. You certainly cannot deploy something that hasn't been tested. So that's the waterfall model. Then it talks about this iterative development model, and that's what I was talking about, the spiral model with you. Okay? This is where application is built iteratively.